So the questions are, Gwen, can I put this in my vagina? Gwen, should I not put that in my vagina? How much of this can I put in my vagina? I've received this in my emails, in my DM, in my comment section. Gwen, can I put cloves water in my vagina? Can I put alum? Can I put this? So I did the research for you. So I'm here to tell you 12 things you should put in your vagina. Hello everyone. My name is Gwendolyn Hale. I'm a seasoned medical microbiologist and I'm popularly known as a medical professional with the difference because I bring you knowledge like no other. If you're a returning subscriber, this is me saying I love you. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for your feedback. Thank you. Much love. And if you just hopped on this channel or hopped on this video, I want to say I am humbled. I am privileged to have you here on this channel watching my video. Please join the family, turn on the notification bell, subscribe, like and share. And I love you too. So what are we waiting for? Let's roll in. Welcome back. So today I'm going to be teaching you 12 things you should put in your vagina. Okay? I'm sorry to burst your bubble, but it's actually 12 things you shouldn't be putting in your vagina. I'm sorry to burst your bubble. Yeah, at the end of this video, I'll be telling you the 2 things you should put in your vagina. But come along with me. The first thing you have to know is the vagina has a pH of a potential of hydrogen of 4.5. And it's slightly acidic. If it becomes too acidic or alkaline, or it becomes less acidic than 4.5, you are very susceptible or very prone to having a vaginal infection. So whatever you do with your vagina, you should be very careful. And this is for my gender, all the females, all the girls, the ladies that are watching me. Please, do not let a man, your spouse, carry your sexual health play. Or let me say it in broken English. No make man pikin carry your sexual health play. Don't let a man who is ignorant about your sexual health take your sexual health for an adventure. 1 minute pleasure can cause your sexual health damage. And for we ladies, you know how connected we are with our sexual or reproductive health. Because our everyday life, through menses, childbirth, in fact, a lot of things happen down there. Let us be conscious. And I'm taking this time to teach this so that we should know the things that we should avoid. If your husband is ignorant about the things that he should put or use with you during sex, you should teach him. And the truth is, you shouldn't be with a man who doesn't care about your sexual health or your reproductive health. You shouldn't be with a man who is selfish, who is not considerate. Because if you have a vaginal infection, that same man will be the person telling you that you're smelly, you're dirty, you sleep around. So ladies, it's our responsibility. It's our body. Please, let's take that power over our body. As a married person, you know that your body belongs to your spouse and your spouse's body belongs to you. But take out the time to explain to your spouse how your body works so that they are enlightened. This would help you guys understand your bodies more. This would reduce the expenditure and cost on medication, lab tests for something you could avoid. And sometimes it's ignorance. Many people are not enlightened or haven't been taught on this. And bear in mind that in our communities, especially in some cultures, talking about sexual health is a taboo. So when you have a spouse who is adventurous, or when you want to spice up your sex life or your foreplay, you get into a lot of things because you see them in pornography, you see them on TV, and think that it's okay for you to do that. Putting things into your vagina could cause inflammations and infections. The first on our list is petroleum jelly. Now, this is for spouses or partners who use petroleum jelly. Some people call it Vaseline. Vaseline is the brand name for a company, so I'm not using that, but it's popularly known. Whenever people see petroleum jelly, they always say it's Vaseline, because Vaseline is the most popular brand that produces this petroleum jelly. People use petroleum jelly as lubricants, which is very dangerous for a woman. It could actually irritate her and cause inflammation. Please don't use Vaseline as a lubricant during sex. The second is unclean fingers or dirty nails. This is for both male and females. Now, while you're intimate with your spouse, you know, some ladies who have long, dirty artificial nails, long nails, some men who have long nails, and underneath the nails you have microorganisms, you have parasites, you have fungi, you have bacteria. Now, while you're intimate with your spouse, you may actually be putting this, your finger into her vagina, and she may get infections. And there are also some spouses who put their finger into the anal passage of the woman and put it in the lady's vagina. This is not good, because the lady is prone to a lot of infections. And if this lady begins to have funny discharges or a foul smell, it's the man who will complain and tell her that she's dirty and she's unclean. The third point is douching or douching, depending on what pronunciation you are used to. Some people douche with clothes water. Some people douche with water from infused herbs, infused spices, infused green tea. Some people even use diluted antiseptic solutions like the brand Dettol. That is, they use it in, let me say they want to cleanse their vagina. So they use a douche pump. What your mama or what you normally use to pump yourself through your anal passage, that is what they would use to pump these solutions or these infusions into their vagina with the intention of douching and cleaning it out. This is very dangerous, because there is a high chance of infections, reoccurring infections, and also there's a high chance of inflammation. This is also going to lead to vagina dryness and vagina tears. The fourth is vegetable oils. And when I'm talking about vegetable oils, I'm talking about almond oil, I'm talking about argan oil, I'm talking about coconut oil, I'm talking about olive oil in form, palm kernel nut oil, any form of oils that are from vegetables. Please, castor oil even. Some people would even take the oil to church, this olive oil to church, get it being prayed for by a pastor and bring it to use. Please, these are not good. These are not good. And they'll use it as lubricant. It is important that you buy the recognized and the approved lubricants from the pharmacy. They are oil-based lubricants and they are water-based lubricants. Please, and they are quite affordable. Let us not jeopardize our reproductive or sexual health for a 1-minute pleasure. The fifth is spices and herbs. In some cultures, people will douche themselves or will steam their vaginas with infused spices or herbs. For example, cloves, lavender, cardamom, cinnamon. Their aim is to flavor their vagina and also, cleanse it, rejuvenate it. Some would actually place these cloves in their vagina and take it out after a while. It's not very good. You risk having infections and inflammations. The next point is the use of yogurt, ice cream, or whipped cream, especially during foreplay, during oral sex. Some people even use chocolate, let me see, while doing fellatio or cunnilingus. And in the long run, they actually put in some of these dairy products into the woman's vagina, whether it's knowingly or unknowingly. Please, sugar is not good for the vagina. Dairy products are not good for the vagina. So please, whenever you are thinking of going into foreplay or trying to spice up your relationship, take preventive measures that it doesn't enter the woman's vagina. The seventh point is perfumes. Yes, we ladies, We want to smell good down there. The vagina has its unique smell. And if you notice that you have a foul smell, go to the hospital and get it checked. For some strange reason, I don't know why we ladies are not happy going to the clinic to check for any foul smell and funny discharge, like to check what may be going on with them. What I notice is that we ladies, we leave these issues that we are supposed to sort out and wait until when we want to have kids, and when the situation has gotten so bad into their and it's at this tertiary stage, you end up spending more money, you spend on delaying yourself, you have a lot of mental stress and emotional stress, and this could be sorted out if we were more sensitive when this issue started. It is not good to put perfumes in your vagina. Trust me, there are many people who will spray perfumes on a tampon and insert it into their vagina for a couple of minutes. Or while they are douching, they will put in some essential oils into the water and they will douche themselves with that perfume. Whether they're hydrosols or what type of perfumes. Not good. Alcohol perfumes, even worse. Irritations and even the dryness during sex will be so bad you will have tears and unpleasurable sex. Saliva is the closest substance to pharmaceutically approved lubricants. Now, one thing or one reason why I will not advise you to use saliva is most people have microorganisms in their mouth. This could be from a gum disease, they may be having a hole in their teeth, they may be having oral thrush in their mouth, a fungal infection, and they're having mouth odor. They could be carrying syphilis in their mouth. They could be asymptomatic. That means they are carrying an oral infection, an infection in their body, but they are not showing any symptoms yet. And they are living healthy. And these sexually transmitted infections or diseases are transmitted through body fluids. And saliva is a body fluid and it's a perfect medium. It's moist, it has enzymes, it's a perfect medium for these microorganisms to thrive. Fruits and vegetables. There are some people who use carrots, cucumbers, aubergines, courgettes, and they stick them into their vagina in the name of pleasuring themselves. Now, some people will say, yeah, I wash them well. Yes, I use vinegar, apple cider vinegar to disinfect. That vegetable can get stuck in you. Trust me, I know of situations where doctors had to pull out fruit from girls' vaginas that was stuck in there. Not only that, these vegetables could have some pesticides or some chemicals still on them, some chemical manure still on them, which have not been taken out. And you insert this into your vagina and you can have serious infections, serious inflammations and irritations in your vagina. The 10th point is uncleaned or shared sex toys. I am not pro sex toy because sex toys have destroyed a lot of marriages. Sex toys actually affect a man's masculinity and his ego. Instead of a couple to take their time and look into the root of their problem or why they are not enjoying pleasure, when a sex toy is introduced, the anxiety, the enthusiasm to find out how to pleasure themselves or enjoy sex together is being taken away by just a toy. So if a lady has unclean toys or shared toys, it's not very good because she's going to be having sexually transmitted diseases and also recurring vaginal infections and also mouth infections. Soap. Now, this is for partners who love having sex in the shower. And when they have soap on, they just want to go into their wife. It's very, very bad because soaps are made out of caustic soda, that's lye. They're also made out of strong perfumes. They're also made out of some ingredients that also help to enhance the skin or nourish the skin. Now, but that stuff is not good in the vagina. Vaginal dryness and also which would lead to vaginal tears during sex. So make sure you rinse up the soap from your penis before you insert it into a woman's vagina, into your wife's vagina. It's alum. I've done a video on this, you should look at it. Alum in many communities around the world have been used or are being used for vaginal tightening. And I'm telling you, this is number one cause of vaginitis. What is vaginitis? Vaginitis is when the walls of the vagina are inflamed. People are being deluded or are being scammed to think that alum tightens the vagina, because this inflammation will actually give you a tight sensation, and that dryness will make you think that your vagina has become tightened. You know, when the vaginal walls are inflamed, they're actually a little bit sore and painful and dry. And if care is not taken, bleeding after sex or during sex may occur, or vaginal tears may occur. So keep away from this. And also, the particles of alum could be left in the vagina. Microparticles of alum could be left in the vagina, and it could actually be irritating and cause sex to be unpleasurable. To conclude this, the only two things I'm going to advise you to put in your vagina is your menstrual pad, your menstrual tampon, and secondly, your husband. You know what I mean when I mean your husband. Thank you very much for joining me in today's class. I remain your seasoned medical professional, Gwendolyn Halle. Mwah.